7 minutes and go to that. And just start. It's already, I need to share, that's it. My screen is already shared. New share. Oh, current guy. Shabash. Everything is good and fine. No current money. इतना interface कैसा आ रहा है पता नहीं. This side it's not working also to cancel. Yes, just 2 minutes, guys. It's a glitch. Okay. I'm trying my level best what I want to do here. From that video, I need to. हाँ तो फिर से ओपन करना ना then क्योंकि वो हैंग. Stocks can go up. Nice. Guys, let me know if my screen is visible, right? Please do text me in the chat box. If my screen is visible. Are you there? Quickly let me know. Thank you for bearing with me here. Causing from a long time. Actually, there is a glitch happened from my end. Okay. And welcome to all of you. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Guys, we'll start today's session without wasting a time. And moreover, what are the things which we are going to discuss in this class? I'm going to explain first itself. Okay. In this class, we are going to discussing about the 3 topics majorly. 2 topics. First one is derivation of radius and as well as energy of the hydrogen atom based on the Niels Bohr model. Okay, then what will be the frequency of the energy when it is electron will be jump from higher energy state to lower energy state, and what will be its angular momentum? We're going to discuss second, and we are going to discuss in few good numericals which are based on the previous year NEET questions. Okay, first itself. Okay, these are the things which we are going to discuss in this today's class. Before that, let us take a quick recap what we discussed in our last class. Last class mein we discussed about the spectral series of hydrogen atom. Guys, I'm going to inform you here itself. If you are getting any doubt, meanwhile, please do drop your doubts in a chat box. Okay, spectral series में क्या किया था हम एक atom को लिया था, atom का center part था, just a minute. This is the center part of an atom, that is a nucleus. Here electron is there. No, ये electron को हम heat energy provide किया था. When we are giving the heat, when the electron will absorb the heat, it will jumps to higher energy state. Correct now, and moreover, it will be stay in a higher energy state for a long time, and it will be coming back to its original state. During coming back, it emits the radiation of energy, radiation in terms of energy. Correct now, and in which energy state the electron will be go? No, it is depending upon how much amount of energy you are going to provide to the electron. Clear? And moreover, here frequency is there, and in terms of wavelength, if you want to write, means wavelength ka value we return 1 by lambda is equal to r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Here n1 square represents, n1 means it is nothing but first state of an energy state, n2 represents second energy state. If the electron will be jumping from a third energy state to second energy state, means you need to change here n1 by n2 and n2 by n3. This is the second transition. Correct now, r represents here Rydberg constant, and then okay, if the electron will be jump from second energy state to first energy state, means there's just energy state will be only one. During this time, energy is less, but wavelength is more. Correct now, if the electron will be jump from fourth level to the first level, at this condition, energy which is emitted by the electron is more and wavelength is less. Correct now, and then we discussed about the Lyman series of spectral lines for the hydrogen atom. In Lyman series, we took ground state for the electron. It is nothing but n is equal to 1 is the ground state. Correct now, and higher energy state means from infinity also. If it is electron will be jump from second state to the first state, means it has a low energy, but it has a high wavelength. If in case second term mein, if it is jump from higher energy state to ground state, means it has a high energy, wavelength to bahut kam hota hai. We prove this one also, right? Wavelength value will be 911 angstrom. When it is jump from second energy state to first energy state, its wavelength will be 1215 angstrom. Clear enough? And after this, we discussed about the Balmer series. Correct now, Balmer series में क्या होता था? Actually, yes, in Lyman series, actually, here the range, the wavelength, based on this wavelength region, we call this one as an ultraviolet region. Similar way, we find out the Balmer series. In Balmer series, it will be coming in terms of visible wavelength region. Correct now, electron will be jump from second energy state to first energy state, means here it will be gives the wavelength around 6530 angstrom. Correct now, and then if it is jump from higher energy state but infinity to the second energy state, means it will give the 3653 angstrom, means it will be in the visible region. Correct now. Later on, we discussed about the Paston bracket we found in a single spectral series of diagram. Correct now. Here for the Paston, ground state will be 3 hota hai, right? 3 is the ground state for the Paston, and for the bracket it is 4, and for the P-Fund series it is 5. Correct now. And wavelength which is emitting in this all the series, it will be in the region of infrared. We can't able to see these lines in our naked eye, right? Then after we find discuss the Bohr atomic model. Actually, Bohr given 3 postulates. Correct now, to the given amount of heat up to electron को देने से electron jump from lower energy state to the higher energy state. Correct? Each energy state has fixed energy. First statement what he given, each energy state has its fixed energy, and also the electron which is revolving around this nucleus with a fixed distance, that fixed distance is called as an radius. And also he told when electron is jumping from lower energy state to higher energy state, it won't jump from, suppose manlo 1 to 4 electron. Sorry, if you're going to jumping the electron from state 1 to state 4 means it won't jump from first state to the fourth state directly. It will jump from first to second, second to third, third to fourth, as like a ladder theory. Yesterday I told no. Similarly, this is the first postulate. Second postulate में क्या किया था? Here the electron which is moving around the nucleus means it is a person which is moving means momentum होता है, correct ना? Momentum, but it is a linear momentum. But electron which is moving in a circular path means it is creating angle. Here radius तो angle describe कर रहा है, means it is possessing the angular displacement and as well as angular momentum इसके साथ होता है, right? Based on the angular momentum, he told that angular momentum of the electron is equal to nh by 2 pi. Correct? Here n stands for the principal quantum number. Correct now? And for the first energy state, if you give the value of n is equal to 1 means it will become h by 2 pi. For the second state, if you will give the value means it will become 2h by 2 pi. For the third state, if you are giving means angular momentum value will become 3h divided by 2 pi. Correct now? The angular momentum actually it is depending upon the number of state and as well as the energy state values. Clear enough? And third postulate, when electron will jump from higher energy state to lower energy state, actually it emits the electromagnetic radiation. Correct? It emits, suppose मान लो electron fourth energy state से first energy को आ रहा. Now it is emitting the energy in terms of radiation. Okay, and here energy difference को calculate करने के लिए, or else if you want to send the electron from ground state to the another higher energy state means you require some amount of energy. What will be that amount of energy if you want to find out means here energy को split कर दो, means change in energy कितना होता है. Suppose मान लो electron will be jump from second energy state to first energy state means its value will be equal to h nu. H nu amount of energy will be liberated here. Correct ना? Here second energy state का value कितना होता है? -3.4. First energy का 13.6 electron volt. Here minus value is there. Minus value it is indicating that guys actually electron which is bound to the nucleus, no, bound to nucleus. That is what representation is given by negative value. Clear now? And 10.2 electron volt is required to jump electron from ground state to the higher energy state. This is what actually we discussed in yesterday class. This is all about the postulates of both theory. Guys, if you have any doubt, let me know quickly. If you don't have any doubt means we will move forward. थोड़ा fast हो गया, I know. Shall we start? Okay. Before starting that, I have one beautiful question, neat question, 2016. Guys, first I will explain you that what is the question. Okay. Try to give the answer quickly as possible as. Okay. When देखो question है इधर, when alpha particle of mass m, alpha particle moving with a velocity v bombards on a heavy nucleus of charge Z. Okay, its distance of closest approach from the nucleus depends on mass as. How it will be? Screen is not at shade. Just a minute, just a minute. ये यार क्या बोल रहा है यार अब तक. Then ಇಷ್ಟವರೆಗೂ ಏನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೆ. Okay. Now it's fine, right? Okay, try to give the answer for this question quickly. I will explain once again. Alpha particle is there, okay, of mass m, moving with some velocity. Alpha particle, okay, then it's fine. Okay, then it's fine. Don't know. Something is bad from my end. I don't know why, how. Okay, this is the alpha particle. Actually, it is moving towards a heavy nucleus of charge Ze. Okay, alpha particle ka mass m hai, right? Now they are saying that it is a distance of closest approach from the nucleus. Means it will be come to this point and when again it will be returned back. Here the distance of closest approach will write r naught. No, this r naught value, how it is depending upon the mass number they are asking. Simple sa question hai. It's very simple question. I will check in YouTube whether it is playing or not. Okay, before that, I am expecting your answer until I won. Oh. Yes, it's great. Correct answer. Correct answer. Great, guys. Okay, question is simple, Tana. Actually, the R naught value, how it is related with the mass, we need to find out. Correct na? R naught value is nothing but distance of closest approach. इसके लिए formula क्या होता है? R naught is equal to क्या था? Is it possible to write the values? Class we discuss, no? Just a minute. Okay, leave it. It will be ZE square cot theta by 2 divided by क्या था? Half mv square. Correct na? Kinetic energy of mv square. Right? Here, actually, R naught value is inversely proportional to the m. Correct na? R naught value, it is inversely proportional to the m. That's why the correct answer obtained to be here. Right? You are already given C. Okay. Cool. I have one more question. Now, is it possible to give the answer? Check it whether once. Oh shit. Okay, we'll write once again. This is the second question, guys. Read once again. Before that, I will write the answer again. By mistake, it happened. R naught value will be equal to KZE square divided by E cot theta by 2 and denominator half mv square. Na? Okay. R naught value inversely proportional to the. Okay. What is the answer for second question? Second question also similar way it is an alpha nucleus of energy of mv square. Okay, bombarded as a heavy nuclear target of mass charge Ze. Then the distance of closest approach of alpha nucleus will be proportional to. Similar way again they ask the same thing. Nothing is changed. But first time what they told actually alpha particle uske saath mass m tha. But now they are saying alpha particle, it has a kinetic energy that is of mv square. Again, it is having this much of kinetic energy means it will be bombarded means to the heavy nucleus. It won't touch also. It will be come back again. Bombardment means here it's that is a maximum thing which will be happen. Correct. Now again we need to find out the value of R naught with respect to this energy. Right? Again, the answer will be same option C. These are the two questions which are asked in neat similar way they are. Okay. I think it is understood, right? Let me know. Let me know. Yes. We'll move towards next question. Yeah, it's the next question. Question says here the ratio of wavelength of last line of Balmer series and the last line of the Lyman series R. Means we need to find out the ratio of wavelength. Guys, here wavelength का ratio find out करना है. किस किस को? Balmer series over wavelength of Lyman series. Is it possible to find out? I will give you exactly 2 minutes of time. Balmer series and as well as Lyman series. No. Cross check once. Don't give wrong random answer. Cross check it. It's very easiest one. Lyman series means last line आपको लेना पड़ता है. From what is the Lyman series के लिए what is the ground state and Balmer series के लिए what is the ground state you need to find out. Okay, wavelength का equation क्या होता है actually? Wavelength का equation है 1 by lambda is equal to r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Yes, now it is correct. Right. Correct ना? इधर मान लो ये बाल्मर सीरीज का है मींस 1 by lambda Balmer will be equal to r value. Don't put the values. Okay, it is in the just numerical values. No, that's fine. Balmer series is the second series, correct now? In Balmer series n1 value will become 2, n3 value will become 3, 4, 5 like that, correct now? Here n1 means it is nothing but 2 square, right? N2 means what will be the value of N2? Is it correct what I'm saying doing here? Lyman only, right? Just a minute, guys. I will cross check it one. I have a small doubt which one I'm doing. Yes, for the last line, no, they're given last line is correct. Last line means n2 will become, sorry, n1 this is n2 will become last line means it will be infinity, correct now? Here 1 by infinity, right? Okay, then this value will become 0. 1 by lambda Balmer will be equal to r into this term will become by 4, correct now? This is for Balmer series. Similar way we need to find out the value for the next one, Lyman series. Lyman series means it will become first one, correct now? n1 value will be equal to 1 hota hai. Then 1 by lambda of Lyman series, L stands for here, Lyman series is equal to r into 1 by n1 value will be 1 square minus n2 value will be last line है ना, इसलिए infinity square. Again this value will become 0. Then 1 by lambda L is equal to r by 1, correct now? These are the two things. Now we need to find out the ratio, right? Ratios will become here 1 by lambda is there, correct now? If you take this lambda means this 4 will become numerator. Just change this one, interchanging, right? Yes. Okay. कितना परेशान कर रहा है ये PPT. Okay. Lambda b is equal to 4 by r होता है, correct ना? Lambda l similarly it will be 1 by r. 1 by r, right? Sorry. Lambda is in the denominator. No, why we need to take? No worries. Okay. Lambda b by lambda l. Okay. Lambda b means now it will be 4 by r. Lambda l means again 1 into r. R cancel होता है. Lambda b by lambda l will be equal to 4:1. It is nothing but 4. Exact answer is option B. Right. Okay. Next one. Next question. The ratio of longest wavelength correspondence to Lyman series and Balmer series in hydrogen spectrum is. We need to find out the longest wavelength corresponding to Lyman and as well as Balmer series. Okay, find out कर लो. 2 मिनट का टाइम है. सिंपल है. A B. Find it. क्या हो गया इधर? Why it is disturbing me again? Longest wavelength means short energy, means energy of a state होता है ना, it should be less होता है. Means electron should be jump from suppose मान लो Lyman series के लिए, if you're going to take for the Lyman series, okay, बहुत सारी energy state होता है like this, correct ना. Lyman series में all the electrons which are present in a higher energy state should be come to first energy state. This is the condition. First energy state को आना है. N is equal to 1, N is equal to 2 like this. Okay. Longest wavelength means almost our longest wavelength we will obtain from second to first only. Clear है ना ये बात? This is for Lyman. Similarly, for the Balmer also you need to put the value. You need to put the values for the Balmer also. Balmer में क्या होता है? This is for Lyman. Balmer में N1 value होता है 2, N2 value होता है 3. Yes, right. Great effort. Great effort. कैसे होता है? देखो इधर Lyman series के लिए 1 by lambda L is equal to R into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. करेक्ट ना. 1 by lambda L Lyman series के लिए R वैल्यू रख दो. इधर N1 क्या होता है? 1 नहीं होता है, ग्राउंड स्टेट को आना है ना. दैट्स व्हाई 1 by 1 square minus N2 वैल्यू फ्रॉम वेयर इट इज कमिंग, एक्चुअली सेकंड स्टेट से, मींस N2 2 स्क्वायर होता है, करेक्ट ना. नाउ R into 1 square इट्स नथिंग बट 1 होता है माइनस 1 by 4. इट कैन बी रिटन एज 4 into 1 4 minus 1 3 by 4 means it is nothing but 3R by 4. This is for lambda L. Lyman series के लिए आंसर आ गया, करेक्ट ना. Similar way we need to find out the value for the Balmer series, correct. Balmer series के लिए lambda B is equal to R into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Here N1 value will become 2. Ground state Balmer series के लिए 2 होता है, right. N2 value will be start from 3 because in 3 to 1 when it will be jump, no, that time only we will get higher wavelength, correct ना. Remaining other state में नहीं मिलता है wavelength. If it is the electron will be jump from infinity to energy level 2 means energy बहुत ज्यादा होता है, wavelength कम होता है. But we need to take the condition according to the condition, longest wavelength they are asking. That's why. Then 1 by lambda B is equal to R into 1 by N1 square means 4 minus 1 by N2 square means N2 का square 3 square means 9. Okay. R into इधर LCM आता है 36. 9 minus 4 means 5 by 36 means it is nothing but 5R by 36 is equal to 1 by lambda B. दोनों इक्वेशन आ गया. Now we need to find out the ratios for the Lyman to the Balmer, correct ना. Again same thing, ratios लेना पड़ता है इधर, correct ना. Longest wavelength for the Lyman series and as well as the Balmer series. Okay, take the ratios. इधर ही होता है ना. Okay, I will try here itself. or else होता है ना जगह, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. Okay, lambda for Lyman, it is in a reciprocal value. That's why you try to write lambda L value as an 4 by 3R, okay, divided by lambda B means it is also in reciprocal. It will become wait a minute, right? Just a minute. Right. It is in a denominator only, no problem. 5R divided by 36. बहुत confusion हो गया एक बार. it is an already denominator. No, that's why you no need to change. Okay, that is 36. Okay, 6 4 1s are 4 9s are R cancel हो गया. Remaining thing will be 5 divided by 9 3s are 27. Right answers, guys. Excellent effort. Okay, option C. I hope these questions are good and they give some amount of idea about the last class also. Correct now? Let me know. Shall we move to the next point? Yes, that's great. Okay, आज के class है radius of a nth orbit of a hydrogen atom. Why we are finding the radius means actually Bohr given some idea about the atom. Correct now? In the first postulate actually explain that if an electron which is revolving around this nucleus means this is the nucleus, uska charge Z ही होता है. If I'm going to considering the hydrogen atom, correct now? This is a hydrogen atom means hydrogen atom. इसका Z value equal होता है 1. Hence charge will be become, can write here Z is equal to 1 also, there is no problem. Okay, if electron which is moving in the circular orbit means इसका पास angular moment पे होता है. But first statement में क्या बोला था उन्हें, from the nucleus to the electron it has one fixed distance he called radius and each energy state has its fixed energy also E2. Correct now? That's why we are deriving firstly here radius of the orbit. Okay, what will be the radius of orbit? How it will be vary from one state to another state? Means N1 to N2, N3, N4. How it will be vary? We are going to find out. First thing, guys, to derive this radius of an hydrogen atom, you need to take two forces. What are the two forces means? First thing is that here electron also charge, nucleus also having some charge, positive charge. ये दोनों बीच में होता है ना चार्ज, वो कैसा होता है एक्चुअली फोर्स होता है ना, वो कौन सी फोर्स होता है? दिस इज चार्ज. ड्यू टू चार्ज in between these two charged particles there is an existence of force. That force we called as an electrical force. Correct now? Electrical force, one force. This electrical force is responsible for the electron to revolving around this nucleus. Okay, when it is revolving around this nucleus means towards the center there is a force will be exist. We call that one as an centripetal force. Means here electrical force should be equal to centripetal force. You need to remember always these two functions. Centripetal force means we can write here Fe is equal to centripetal force means Fc. If you know this condition means you can easily derive the equation for it. How? Electrical force क्या होता है actually 1/4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. Here q1 means Ze, that is charge of nucleus, correct now? And then electron, it is nothing but E divided by r square means radius ka square is equal to centripetal force. Centripetal force means we know mv square by r. This is the centripetal force. Clear है ना ये बात? Here 1r से 1r cut हो गया, right? Then what we got the answer? We got here instead of 1/4 pi epsilon, I will write k itself. No problem if I write no worries. And here the value of z also equal to 1. Replace this one. Then we will get e square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r is equal to mv square. Correct now? Cross check it once. If you already derived this one means cross check with me. Right? I'm going to call this equation number 1. Right? After this, considering the both second postulate. In this point, I'm considering second postulate. You know, guys, second postulate is all about angular momentum of the electron. Angular momentum L is equal to NH divided by 2 pi is given. Correct ना? Here L का value क्या होता है? Angular momentum. Yesterday I told it is mv linear momentum. इसके साथ r जोड़ दो, multiply कर दो. Now it will become angular momentum is equal to NH divided by 2 pi. Correct now? Now what I will do, I'm going to square this one both the side. What I will do, squaring on both side will do. Then I'm squaring this one, it will become m square v square r square is equal to n square h square divided by 4 pi square. Correct now? I'm going to call this one as an equation number 2. Guys, up to this point, I derived 2 equations. No, is there any doubt? Let me know through the chat box quickly. Hope it is understood, right? That's great. Okay. Now I'm going to divide equation 2 by equation 1. Divide कर दूंगा. क्या होता है देखो एक बार इधर. I'm dividing this one. M square v square r square लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से डिराइव करना. इधर m v square है ना, थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा. ओके, आई विल टेक दिस 2. ओके, डिवाइडेड बाय m v square इज इक्वल टू राइट हैंड साइड में इधर क्या है, n square h square डिवाइडेड बाय 4 pi square. Here e square will become denominator, it will comes to numerator, that is 4 pi epsilon naught r. करेक्ट ना? नाउ देखो इधर केयरफुली. ओके, 4 से 4 कट गया, 1 पाई गायब हो गया. करेक्ट ना? 1 r से 1 r गायब, v स्क्वायर से v स्क्वायर गायब, m से 1m गायब. ओके, नाउ द रिमेनिंग थिंग हियर इन लेफ्ट हैंड साइड, that is m into r. m into r. Let me write in a clear way. Carefully observe these 2 equations which are very important actually. M into r as per your board also. M into r is equal to right hand side में क्या क्या बचा है, n square h square epsilon naught divided by इधर pi e square बचा हुआ था. Correct ना? Actually we are deriving the equation for radius of nth orbit. Then what is the work function of m here? Correct now? Take this m to right hand side. If you're going to take the m to right hand side, then its equation will become, देखो इधर I will write r is equal to n square h square epsilon naught divided by pi m e square. Okay, this is the actually equation which represents, or we are using to find out the value of radius of nth orbit. Radius of nth orbit. Guys, it's easy, no? Let me know through the chat box. It's easy, right? Is it clear? At least say, at least one more derivation I will do. एनर्जी तो खत्म करना है आज. ओके, इज इट अंडरस्टूड राइट? दैट्स ग्रेट, दैट्स ग्रेट. ओके, केयरफुली ऑब्जर्व करो इधर, केयरफुली ऑब्जर्व हियर. हियर n value is changing each and every state. Okay, h means it's a Planck constant, epsilon means relative permittivity, and pi value also constant. M it's a mass of an electron, and E means it's a charge of an electron. Apart from this n, all are constants. All are constants. Hence we can substitute the values of all these and we can calculate the numerical value means we will get, I'm going to write this one in the next page. Look at here. Actually हमको r को equation मिला था, r is equal to n square h square epsilon naught divided by pi m e square. Guys, h epsilon naught pi m e, these all are constants. Okay, substitute these values here, you will get around r value 0.53 times n square angstrom. N square is nothing but here it's an energy state, principal quantum number. This is the value 0.53 angstrom. You will get a answer for the radius. Clear? Is it clear? And one more thing here, the radius value is directly proportional to the principal quantum number square. Principal number quantum square, square of the principal quantum number. Be careful about it. Okay, and how it will be vary? How it will be vary? That is also we need to find out. If radius value for the first orbit value will be n1 value will be 1 होता है, right? For second orbit के लिए n value will be 2 होता है, third orbit के लिए n value will be 3 होता है. Okay, but it is varying square, correct? Squarely it is inversing. That's why this ratio will become 1 4. This square means 9, means r1 is to r2 is to r3 values r will be varied in terms of 1 is to 4 is to 9. Clear? बोल दो, अर्थ आयतಲ್ಲ? Guys, are you there? Yes. Good. Okay, this is all about radius. Okay, we'll learn energy now. Okay, we'll finish the energy also, then it will give a good amount of boost. Okay, energy ko aata hai. Again I'm going to taking the hydrogen atom. Which atom guys? Hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom के लिए z value कितना होता है? 1 atomic number. Clear है ना? Now okay, this is a nucleus of hydrogen atom. Here only electron is there. Actually electron is revolving in a nucleus, right? This is also charge, this is having a positive charge, hence in between these two charged particles there is an existence of force we call centripetal force, sorry, electrostatic force, correct? Now this electrostatic force provides to this electron to move around this nucleus. At that time it will exhibit a force which is towards the center. We call that one as a centripetal force, correct? Now centripetal force again. On deriving this equation, centripetal force means mv square by r, already I told you, and electrical force is nothing but 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into, here z means, here ze hai, z means value will be 1, that's why I'm writing directly e, either also e, okay, divided by r square. R से r मर गया, again m v square will be equal होता है 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught e square by r. Guys, please do remember this equation. Again I did this one because from this equation only, from this topic only you can remember all derivation to derive if they are asking in a board examination. Okay, right? Okay, good. And next point is that this is the first point to derive. Second point is simple hai, yaad karo. Okay, when electron which is moving in a circular path means any body which is moving in a circular path means iske paas kinetic energy hota hai, correct na? When it is moving in the circular path means iske paas kinetic energy hota hai. करेक्ट ना। काइनेटिक एनर्जी का ये इक्वेशन क्या होता है, हाफ एम वी स्क्वायर. ओके देन गुड. एंड देन हियर चार्ज इज देयर, टू चार्जेस. ओके, ये दोनों के बीच में चार्ज के वजह से एक एनर्जी होता है. ड्यू टू चार्ज, ड्यू टू चार्ज इसके पास क्या होता है, पोटेंशियल एनर्जी भी होता है. कीप रिमेंबर दिस वन. ड्यू टू चार्ज पोटेंशियल एनर्जी भी होता है. ऑल्टरेटिंग पोटेंशियल एनर्जी we need to write like that. Potential energy will be equal to same force में derive किया था ना, potential in electrostatics, that one by 4 pi epsilon naught into charge divided by single r आता है उधर distance. Correct ना. But one more thing you need to remember here, while taking the potential you need to keep the value of sign of the charge. Okay, this is the electron charge, this is simply charge of a hydrogen atom. Clear? This is called the potential energy, this is called the kinetic energy. Total energy क्या होता है, actually we need this one only, right? Total energy will be equal to, that is E is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Then total energy is equal to kinetic energy value कितना है, half mv square is equal, sorry, plus, sorry, half mv square इधर plus potential energy value 1 upon 4 pi minus e square divided by epsilon naught into r. Correct ना. This is energy का second step. इधर carefully guys observe here, mv square is there. Correct ना. But already we got an equation for mv square. Substitute this equation number 1 in this equation number 2 now. On substituting this one, E value will be equal to 1 by 2. mv square means 1 by, look at this, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught E square by r. Either minus into plus, minus E square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into r. Correct na? Right? ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? Yes, good. Okay, then look at here. Here 1 by 2 into 4 is there. Multiply these two. It will become 1 by 8 times 3 pi epsilon naught e square by r ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. In the right hand, in a, after minus e square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. Keep this reminding. I will write this on the next slide. Okay. Next slide में लिख दूंगा इधर क्या होगा, e is equal to 1 upon 2 into mv square means 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught e square by r minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus, right, e square divided by r. Here guys, multiplying this one, or let's do one thing, take 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught e square by r, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught e square by r as an common. If you take this one as a common means it will become 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r also common. On the numerator it will be e square. Here remaining thing here 1 by 2, in this term mein 1. Correct na. 1 by 2 say 1, if you want to subtract means you will get the answer minus of 1 by 2. Correct na. Then this value will become minus e square divided by 1 by minus 1 by 2 is there here. That's why I'm writing the first itself minus, and then if you want to substitute the value of, if you multiply this one means it will become 8 pi epsilon naught r. Correct now guys, just what I did, no, just I'm multiplying this one. क्या है इधर, e square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r था. Okay, if you are going to find the value, this one means you will get minus of 1 by 2, that is minus of 1 by 2. माइनस इधर रख दिया, 2 को इधर मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, दिस इक्वेशन मिल गया हमको, दैट इज E. Okay, this is what the energy equation, but don't consider this is the final answer. Okay, this is not the final answer. actually इधर r भी है, r means radius, but we know the value of radius, right? R value will be equal to n square h square epsilon naught divided by pi m e square. This is what already we derived. Substitute this value in this equation. Substitute the whole value in this equation. Okay, you will get directly. I will write now. Okay, now I will write directly. Try to solve this one. This is a homework question for you. Okay, e value will be equal to minus m e to the power of 4 divided by 8 pi epsilon naught. Once again 8 pi epsilon naught will be cancelled hota na. 8 n square h square epsilon naught square. This is the final answer you will get. Okay, energy equation के लिए this is the final equation you will get. Okay, here m stands for mass of electron, e stands for charge of electron, and h stands for Planck's constant, epsilon naught stands for the relative permittivity. All are constant. Correct now? Again, only the thing is not constant means varying quantity n value. करेक्ट ना? यार n एनर्जी के साथ कैसे वेरी हो रहा है? देखो इधर एनर्जी के साथ इट इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल, and if you going to substitute all these values means you will get the value of energy will be minus 13.6, yes, electron volt, okay, electron volt divided by n square, right? This is the energy equation you will get. Clear? Let me know. Last point, I will finish this one. Clear now? That's great. Last point kya hai na? Here we got an equation for energy, that is energy will be equal to minus m e to the power of 4 divided by 8 n square h square epsilon naught square. Correct now? Here on substituting the values apart from this n square, we will get energy value minus 13.6 electron volt divided by n square. If you're going to put the value of n is equal to 1, then E value will become minus 13.6 electron volt. Okay, this is the energy of the first orbit. Got it? And if in case, if you're going to put the value of n is equal to 2, then energy of the second orbit, you will get energy 2 means, kar do idhar, E is equal to minus 13.6 divided by 2 square. It will be around minus 3.4 electron volt meter. Means E2 value will be minus 3.4 electron volt. Right? And then for the third energy state, you will get minus minus 1.54 electron volt. Similarly, because n value will be 3, if you square if you square this one means you will get 9. Clear now? Is it clear, right? Sorry guys, actually I didn't completed entire things what I took. Okay, by tomorrow class we're going to complete this autumn. Okay, it's a damn sure. Aapko actually you have pre-board, no? At least in a pre-board ho gaya na? Nahi, right? At least I'm trying within 2 weeks. I will finish NUCLEI also. If I finish means it is better to perform you people in a board exams also. That's right. Right? Okay, this is all about today's class. We'll meet in a tomorrow class. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. Hey, shut.